Hi, welcome to Reiki 2 Patrons class. We dive into Reiki. Today we're going to be doing Hatsurei Ho, which is a great meditation to boost your energy. And it's a great day to do it because Crowdcast crashed. So if you probably tried to reach the class from there, it didn't happen. So Hatsurei Ho, so depending on your lineage, you may not have a lot of meditation. So Hatsurei Ho is a combination of different meditations from the Japanese lineages, and they're learned by separate in Reiki 1. So if you're asking yourself, why are we doing in Reiki 2 a series of meditations that are learned separately in Reiki 1? It's because in Reiki 2, there are two things. First, okay, yeah, Janice, go ahead, close the video, don't worry. And so first of all, because in Reiki 2, we start bringing together everything that we do. We start to bring in, hands-on healing with the breathing, with the precepts. We start integrating more practice as we advance. Another big thing with Reiki 2, we start offering sessions, more sessions to others, and even start charging for sessions. So instead of just 1 or 2 sessions, we may have 3, 4, if we're going professional, many sessions a week. So what happens is when we offer hands-on healing sessions to others, doing one hand-on healing session ourselves may not be enough to help us balance our energy, right? So we start feeling drained or a little bit ditzy because it's almost like we give ourselves 1, but we offer 4, 5, or 10. So we need to have something a little bit stronger that builds energy and that balances your energy so that you can really go ahead and hold the space for more people. And the other thing as well, it's, hands-on healing is great, but sometimes to build more energy than you already have, you need these extra tools. So Hatsurei Ho is really that extra tool. And that's why you see a lot of people bringing crystals and studying vertex healing and adding a lot of things to Reiki practice. When what you need is probably additional tools from the original practice to build that energy. So I'm gonna share my screen a little bit with the Hatsurei Ho thing, and hopefully you guys can see it. Perfect. So Hatsurei Ho means to bring forth your spiritual energy. Why does it do that? Because it combines a lot of meditations, again, to both stimulate energy, balance it, and integrate it. So I'm gonna just give us an idea how to start in case the Zoom gets disconnected, and also in case you have never done these meditations before. And then we'll just practice for 20, 30 minutes, and then do some hands-on healing, intuitive, and hovering. So the way we start Hatsurei Ho, we always start with Gasho, placing hands in prayer position, and setting the intention to perform Hatsurei Ho. In this hands-on healing position, in this hands-on prayer position, we're gonna meditate with the precepts. So you can do it in 3 ways. You can just recite the precepts in your head, just for today, do not anger because Crowdcast fell down, do not worry, etc. Or you can chant them in Japanese, Kyo, Dakeva, Karuna, if you have a practice with that. If not, don't even go there. Or you can just meditate with them. Pick one line and meditate with it, like either do not worry or do not anger, be grateful, just for a few minutes. And we'll be doing that today for 2-3 minutes because it's not the whole idea of the Hatsurei Ho. The precepts are just like a way to center the mind and really enter the space of letting go of whatever we had that day and finding our center in gratitude. Then we're gonna do dry bathing. And if you're not very familiar with it, reach out to me, I'll send you a better tutorial. But basically this is a purification and stimulating the meridians. So we start with right hand, left shoulder, and then we swipe in on the exhale diagonal, the opposite, and then the opposite, and then we extend the left arm, and we swipe, and we swipe, and you have your heart and lungs meridian here, so that's why we do that. And then we're gonna do, again, our hands in Gasho, which we're gonna do between every modality. And we're gonna do Joshin Kokyoho, and I'll be guiding you a little bit, which is bringing your awareness with the breath to the lower belly, with light, filling your whole body with that light that you inhale through the nose, and then exhaling out of your body as a bright sphere of light from every pore. And that stimulates the hara and really builds that energy that we need to be able to give more sessions and hold the space, and also the grounding so we don't feel drained and dizzy. Then again, hands on Gasho, And then we're going to do Seishin Toitsu. As you can see in the drawings, we go back, we stay in this prayer position. We inhale through the finger, the light, split it through the arms to the hara, and then on the way up. And I'll have these drawings on as we meditate, so you can always reference if you get lost. And this meditation, Seishin Totsu, we practiced it last week on the Reiki 1 class. That's why I like having built Hatsurei Ho here on this one. This one is really about bringing everything that we are together. So we're integrating our energy. We were also, by having our hands here and you want your fingertips very close to your nose, we're connecting the energy from the lower belly to your heart and to your forehead, right? So I know if you work with chakras, you have 7 centers, not 3, but just thinking of connecting your lower chakras, your heart with your upper chakras through this meditation. Any questions? You can actually today talk or use the chat box. Nope. Are we ready? Awesome. I can see you. That's so cute. I can see, well, Janice, I see your picture, but that way you can just relax. Perfect. So again, if it gets cut, I'm going to have an idea of the timing. I'll just log back in. Please feel free to do the same. We probably may stop with Hatsurei Ho and then log in again for the hands-on healing portion. So just relax a little bit, shake it up, and really get ready to build that energy balance and be able to hold the space for a bunch of people without having to add other modalities. And the reason I want to do the hands-on healing after the Hatsurei Ho, I want you to feel the energy of your hands-on healing after you do this, to notice if it feels any different. So finding your meditation pose. I don't need to guide you. You probably have a meditation pose. If not, a simple tip. Just make sure your spine is straight, head towards the sky, buttocks to the earth, firm, plantly grounded. If not, if you're cross-legged, make sure your belly is above your knees so you can breathe freely. Chin in, relax the jaw, move the shoulders away from the ears. And first, we're going to take a big breath in through the nose, all the way down to the belly, and exhale through the mouth, letting go of the day, letting go of the crowdcast disaster. Inhaling through the nose, and that note was for me. Letting go through the mouth. And one last one, really letting go of any distraction, anything that happened today, entering a space of gratitude. And bringing your hands mindfully into Gasho, prayer position. We're going to start meditating with the precepts. Again, you can choose your favorite way. You can either just recite them in your head a few times in English. You can chant them in Japanese. Just pick one line and meditate, reflect on it for a couple of minutes. Keeping your eyes closed, your hands in gasho, letting go of the precepts. Taking a few breaths, just feeling the space you're already starting to create. And setting our intention to do dry bathing, Kenyoko Ho. And I want you to do it very slow and mindfully today. So if you want to open your eyes as well, do that. Letting go of the left hand. And placing your right hand on your left shoulder. Taking a big inhale. And exhale the hand diagonally across your torso. Doing the opposite. Left on right. Exhaling. Right hand on left shoulder one more time. Extending the left arm. Placing your right hand on the shoulder and going down all the way down to the fingertips on the exhale. And then doing this on the right arm. And one more time on the left arm. Bringing back your hands into Gasho prayer position. Again, noticing any shift from that short but very powerful modality. And setting your intention to perform Joshinko Kyoho, purifying mind. And I'm putting the visual and I will guide it for a couple of rounds. And then we're going to practice this in silence for around 14 to 15 minutes. So also building focus and really building energy today. So we're going to inhale a soft white light through the nose. And we're going to follow it with the mind all the way down the throat, all the way down to the belly. Pushing that belly out, holding the breath while the light fills our whole body. And then exhaling, contracting the belly and feeling the energy going out from every pore belly of our body, from every angle. So you want to do it 360. You want to create a big sphere of white light. Inhaling through the nose. You really want to keep a soft mind, not trying too hard, just using the breath and the light as an elevator for your mind to go down the belly. Big Buddha belly. Feeling that energy, that beautiful Reiki, feeling your whole body. Contracting the belly as much as you can, exhaling that energy out from every pore. And if you get distracted at any point during the time we're going to be practicing it, just going back to the breath, to the light. Really making sure that you're aligning your mind with the breath. Finishing that inhale just at the end of expanding that breath into the belly. Starting the exhale with a contraction of the belly and finish it with the creation of that bright sphere of light. And if your breath allows it without getting panicky, perhaps extending the hold for just a bit, keeping your awareness fully in your hara, your lower belly, while you hold, really building that hara, that energy center. And then exhaling your awareness right out through every pore. Letting go of the Joshin Kokyo whole breath. Mindfully bringing your hands into Gasho, prayer position. Just noticing any shift in your body. We're going to start practicing Seishin Doitsu. So we're going to inhale this beautiful Reiki light through our fingertips, feeling it going through our arms, then the meeting of the heart going to the hara. Then exhale it out and going out vertically towards the sky through our fingertips. If this is a little too complicated, there is a simplified version. There is no better or worse. Where you inhale through the fingertips directly to the heart, the hara, lower belly, and then hara, heart, hands, and fingertips up. So whatever feels right for you today, we're going to practice this for around 7 to 8 minutes. So we created this beautiful energy. We started in the battle with the hara and the Joshin Kokyo breath. Now we're really going to balance and integrate all that energy through our system. Inhaling this beautiful light through our fingertips, going through the arms, heart, hara. Anchoring it in the hara and exhaling it back up through the heart, arms, hands, and up towards the sky through the fingertips. And if you're new to this practice, I would like for you to notice how different this feels from the previous meditation. or perhaps not. Again, like we did in Joshin, Really trying to align the mind and the breath so that the inhale, the end coincides with the lower belly. You end exhaling as the light goes out through your fingertips into the sky. And taking a big inhale, exhaling, letting go of the visualization, keeping your hands in prayer position just for a few breaths, just noticing the space you created. And this meeting is gonna end up, so I'm gonna restart a new Zoom round. But if you don't want to reconnect from now on, what we're gonna do is actually from this space of full openness is to go into hands-on healing for around 10 minutes. And I want you to do it very intuitively, just hovering or touching whatever feels right, but without keeping time, just really feeling your body, feeling where the hands have to be placed, listening, just noticing how your hands-on feeling treatment feels after those meditations. So I'm gonna end the recording here and start a new Zoom. So maybe see you in on the other side of the Zoom. And if not, I'll be practicing for the replay as well. So I'll be with you in presence. Again, it's the same link if you're joined with me for Elisa and Janice. And if you're watching this, I'll be posting the next link as well.